All right, thanks for joining us for Swampcast Part 2. We are here at Hooters in Gainesville, and Robbie and I are going to answer some questions. Usually you do that in the paper, Andrew's answers, but I'm going to help you with this. And by the way, those chicken wings are ready. Can you go deliver them to table 12 over there?
I have no answer for that.
All right, here we go. Robbie, first question.
Will Tebow run it 15 times like last year, or will the Gators be conservative with him? Well, it depends on the flow of the game. If LSU comes out and plays man defense like they did last year, and the receivers are covered, he's going to break out of the pocket and run. And I would say 12 to 15 times. If they play this two-deep zone that other teams have played, I think Tebow is going to stay in the pocket more and get out of there when he has to. But he'll do his usual runs on the option play and things like that. But if they play man-to-man, I think you're going to see a lot more Tebow on the ground.
Well, I've said it once, and I'll say it again. Free Tebow. Let him go and let him run it a little bit. I hope they do. But that was a different Tebow last year. That was a different game plan coming in. They wanted him to run more. So do I think he'll run 15 times? No, I'd bet against it. Will he run 7 or 8? I would think that'd be more like it. Second question, Robbie.
Okay, this is for you, Pat. Your impressions of LSU's defense. I hope you have plenty of time to talk about that.
Their defense is pretty good, especially up front. Ricky Jean-Francois.
He may not play, though. He may not play. He was injured, his groin, and he didn't do much yesterday. So.
I've got a pulled groin. Maybe I may not play either. But they've got some good players. They got plenty of players. They've recruited well. That's the thing about Les Miles, Robbie. When he won the national championship and he was winning early in his career, people were saying it was Saban's players. But this is his 4th year. These are his players. He's really recruited well.
Yeah, and LSU up front, Pat, is as good as any in the country. Linebacker solid. Secondary very fast and athletic, but a little bit untested. I think they're susceptible back there, and I think that's why Florida goes down the field in this game.
But as a rule, their secondaries have been great. And that goes back to Nick Saban, who's a secondary whiz. But they continually have great athletes back there. Florida's points aren't going to come easy for the Gators. They're going to have to grind it out. And people may not like the way they have to grind it out, but they're going to have to do that. It's going to be a move to change the game.
Next question, Pat. Will Percy Harvin play?
I would say yes, he'll play. Will he play 100%? No. Is there a chance might not play the whole game? Sure. I mean, I said this before the season. That heel injury, even when it got healed up, could still come back and haunt him. They say it's an ankle, but to me, it's all the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I had my doubts, Pat, until when I saw him in a boot on Tuesday again. Then yesterday, he walked off the field, full pads, walking fine, no limp at all. So I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think he'll play, and I think he'll get out there. I don't think he'll be 100%, but he'll be out there. And again, one of the issues I think for Percy has been because of a lack of practice. Maybe that's why we saw some fumbles and why some passes were off. And again, not having a full week of practice could affect him.
Will Tebow win the Heisman this year? You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Not the way it's going right now. The numbers aren't even close to last year. They're using them different ways. And Florida, if they made a run and he went wild again, maybe. But right now, he's off the radar. He's
way off the radar. The Heisman's coming out of the Big 12 this year. One of those 3 quarterbacks, and we may find out which one on Saturday when Colt McCoy goes up against Sam Bradford. But I said it before, for Tebow to win the Heisman again, his numbers were going to have to be ungodly because his numbers were so incredible last year. So I don't know. I don't think there's much of a chance. But one good thing he's got going for him: national TV tomorrow night, Saturday night. He'll have a chance to put on a show. We'll see if he does.
Yeah, and he made the most of those opportunities a year ago, Pat. South Carolina, FSU. But right now, Chase Daniel, I think, is the guy Missouri keeps winning. He's the guy to beat.
Everybody's chasing Chase.
Yeah. If it's 3rd and 15, why do we, I'm assuming Florida, pass it 13 yards every time? This is from Nick from Gainesville.
All right, Nick. It's a question I've asked myself as well. Sometimes they do that. I think they feel they have playmakers who can make guys miss or break a tackle. I mean, if you need 2 yards, sometimes it's just a matter of falling forward, falling in the right direction. But I'm with you. I've always been a guy, if you need 15, run a 15-yard route.
Yeah, Pat, Florida coaches talk about getting athletes in space and maybe throw it short of the first down, let them run for it. But you're right, on a 3rd and 13, you want to get beyond the marker, and they haven't done that, and that's a sign of undisciplined route running. Mixed martial arts, ? Who would win, Robbie or Pat? This is from Joe. I don't think we should even try because we'd kill each other just trying to get on the mat. But I do have a brown belt, though.
You do?
Yeah, I'm wearing it right now.
Well, I'll put it this way. If it was a contest to see who could get to the TV to turn off mixed martial arts, I think I'd win. Now, we're friends. We've known each other forever. We would never get in the ring and fight. Would we?
No. I got an email from somebody saying that you and I played golf on the 1962 St. Augustine High golf team together. It wasn't quite that long ago.
That was, we would have been 8 then. So that's going to do it for the questions. Thanks for joining us for Swampcast Part 2.